Today, I'm watching The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. This has been a long time coming. I was late to watching Season 1. You can check out those reaction videos on my channel as well. And I'm very excited to see where we're going to go in the second season. The first season, obviously, we meet Joel and Ellie and Sarah and Tommy. And we left Tommy in this like utopian mountain village with his wife. And it seemed very idyllic. It seemed like they had everything they needed. That was a big storyline in the previous season, was Joel trying to go find his brother, and we ended last season with Joel and Ellie, you know, at this Fireflies lab. Joel rescues Ellie, you know, takes her away, lies to her, and we have that, you know, ending scene where they're just standing there kind of looking at each other, and I definitely feel like Ellie knows he's lying, but I don't know how you really address that. Yeah, so I'm very curious to see where we're gonna go. I have heard rumors online that there's some kind of time jump, so I'm definitely anticipating that. And they shot the first season in Alberta. I'm Canadian, and I believe this next season they've moved over to British Columbia. So yeah, I'm very curious to see. It's still Canadian. I'm still excited to see the Canadian landscape in this. I definitely want to play the video game. I haven't played it. I don't know anything about it other than what I've seen in the show from the first season. Very excited to finally get this long-awaited second season to see where we're going to go, where the story is going to take us. So thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And if you want to have a say in what movies or TV shows I watch, be sure to join Patreon. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content.
This is true.
I swear.
I didn't think we'd pick up literally where we left off. That's amazing. Yeah, he's lying. And she knows it, I feel like.
Okay.
Again, yeah, if she confronts him, where does that get us, you know? Like, I think she kind of has to accept it, which is sad. Oh, the giraffes are back. Yes, amazing. Star of the show, of course. Oh my gosh, there's so many of them.
Why would he do this?
Oh, the Firefly tags.
Seattle. A guy named Isaac. Supposedly he'd take us all in.
Not until we find Joel.
Where's Joel? I'm guessing this is older Ellie.
God. With a 3-day jump on us. We should have gone right after him.
He drove away, Abby, in our only working vehicle.
And we were trying to save the...
Or Abby. Oh, okay. I thought this was older Ellie, but I guess not.
I'll help you find him. And we'll help you kill him.
Okay, and why are we doing that exactly? And yeah, obviously meeting, like, new characters. It's a new season. I know this actress as well, Caitlin, last name starts with D, I'm blanking on it, but I've seen her in a few other TV shows as well, and she's amazing.
Slowly.
What?
They want to kill him slowly? Oh god, grim.
We kill him slowly.
What did he do? I'm so many questions. And I always watch the intro credits. I was curious to see if they would change it from season to season. I thought it's amazing, so I'm glad to see that they kept it. Oh, I think I just noticed it's a map of the United States when they pulled out. Is that what it was supposed to be? Oh, okay, now we're doing the time jump. Okay, interesting. Oh, she got some tattoos. Okay. Now it's making more sense why the Fireflies want to retaliate and kill Joel after he had that whole massacre at the hospital.
Okay, Ellie!
Fighting practice or what? Yeah.
Because I told him to.
Why?
Otherwise, he would have knocked you out. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Okay, so obviously, yeah, they didn't catch up with Joel. Okay, yeah, did they go back to live with Tommy? Yeah. Jackson, Wyoming, also British Columbia, Canada. Just saying.
You mess with circuits, you gotta check if the wires are live, so how do you do that?
I lick them.
Weird approach, and no, please don't.
You're her best friend, reckon she would have told you.
Nope.
Ellie has a best friend. I'm assuming that's who they're talking about.
I figure it's normal. Her being 19 and me being her, what I am.
Yeah, that's crazy. She's 19 now. Oh my gosh.
At that age, I never got there with my own kids, so we're both just figuring it out for the first time is all.
Oh, Sarah. Sad.
Responsible for another person's emotional state.
Are you in fucking therapy?
I was gonna say, did you find some like therapy books on this journey?
Don't tell anyone I'm in therapy.
Who's this therapist? I'm so glad he's talking to somebody. Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot. But yeah, I'm very curious. They have an on-staff therapist. Oh, the clickers will never not be creepy, and it's eating a deer. Oh, target practice.
Scope is sick.
It ain't the scope, it's the shooter. You're getting good.
Who's next?
Remember when they didn't want to give her a gun?
Always.
At the ski resort, yeah. Oh, in the leg.
It's standing on a fucking fence.
He's concerned about you.
Unfucking real.
Good to see she hasn't changed.
Her on the fucking fence. Tommy, I'm an adult. He can't tell me what I can and can't do.
Yeah, well, he can tell me.
Yeah, Tommy's obviously gonna listen to Joel, and especially about protecting Ellie.
I don't care if it's easier. It's not fair. And by the way, you know I'm the one we should be least worried about when it comes to infected.
Hey, no. You swore.
I mean, she's got a good point, but still, yeah.
Ellie, we don't talk about that.
Okay, so nobody else knows, obviously, yeah.
Everybody!
God damn. I swear, you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person. Alpine Run leaves at 1300.
Yeah, we know she wants to be involved, and like she said, she's immune, and...
No exceptions.
Well, that depends. Who's the captain?
Ellie,
Okay, fine. Whatever.
She was never great at, like, following the rules. Yeah, she wants to do her own thing. And I love that they still kept that about her personality. She's still so curious and very headstrong. I will never get tired of seeing these mountains in the background. Chef's kiss. I don't envy the cast and crew having to film in these freezing temperatures in the winter, but I love the beautiful visuals.
School restored by spring, but they both need new roofs. With the manpower that we have, I don't see any of this getting done until summer.
And Joel has like an office now. We obviously know he was like a contractor work before, like they did construction.
Sure, how much faster? See, we got this dial called the constructometer.
I love it, yeah.
Place to put these people.
Yeah, more people keep showing up.
Collapse settlements to fleeing infected. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah, we leave them out there.
Not very compassionate, is he today? But yeah, he's got his own office, like, obviously working very much, like, building these schools and...
Joel,
Hey, buddy,
what are those?
come here.
Yeah, and to see more kids, to see, like, yeah, the younger population again.
Benji. Oh, you got me. You got me.
It's so nice to see him, like, joking around again with his brother and their family.
What do you have?
Whiskey, herbal tea, with the tea's mostly thistles and dirt.
Catherine O'Hara, shut the front door. I'm so excited she's in this. Oh my god, I love her. Canadian icon. I'm just gonna brag about Canada for this whole episode. I don't care. I thought I knew that voice. I just couldn't place it. I was like, she sounds so familiar.
You want to start or what?
Oh, this is his therapist. Oh my gosh, yes. Drugs? Okay. Happy birthday.
I never stopped Eugene. January, February, the man would grow buds the size of pine cones.
Is he paying for his therapy and weed?
Thinking these things, but I woke up this morning feeling sad. It's my first birthday without my husband in 41 years.
Oh, that is sad. Oh gosh.
Looks up to me, makes me feel like I'm a good guy, which I am. See, Dina understands me, like she's my kid or something.
Okay, yeah, so Ellie and Joel are obviously estranged at the moment. Yeah, she's mad at him or is just...
What is this, our 5th session? Are you just gonna keep grouching on like this every time?
Aren't you supposed to be validated?
She's like, no, I'm calling you out on this.
Yes, you are. I've done this long enough to know when somebody is leaving something out, and you are definitely leaving something out.
Yeah, I'm guessing you didn't tell them about the fireflies and lying about that.
You shot and killed my husband.
Oh my god.
You killed Eugene.
Oh. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. Okay.
More than that, I hate you for it.
Yeah, that's very fair. Very fair.
Sitting in our home makes me so fucking angry.
Yep, probably time to leave now, Joel. I think therapy's over for you, buddy. Or find a new therapist in this tiny town because you are not welcome here.
I can help you. Say it out loud, no matter what it is, no matter how bad.
I mean, it's pretty bad. He's like, well, we might have had a cure to solve this, but I chose to keep Ellie for myself. And, I mean, there's...
You do something to her.
Yeah.
Then what? What did you do?
I don't think you can tell her. Not the whole... I think it'd be too big. It's too much. You'd get kicked out for sure.
I saved her.
And by saving her, I mean, again, there's no way we could have known if it would have worked. It was a big leap, you know, lots of questions anyway, but by saving her, he basically said F you to everybody else. Hanging out in the garage. It's so interesting and also a little strange to see them in these, like, you know, suburban houses. We had a lot of last season of them wandering through the wilderness, and now, yeah, she's just a teenager with clothes on the floor, and, you know, oh, she got her cassette tapes. Yeah. The white stripes. Oh my gosh. Cleaning her gun. And the tattoo to cover up that scar. Oh, gosh.
2 minutes. I heard you were getting stuck on the fence today.
I'm also really glad she has a friend. I think that's very much needed, other than Joel.
Yes, Dina.
Hi, should we stick to the road, scan the countryside, hit our checkpoints, and sign the logbooks?
I'm guessing she's done this once or twice. She's like, I don't need a reminder. Yeah.
For some fucking reason.
Yeah, they said the number of, like, clickers was increasing, and yeah, obviously they do these patrols pretty regularly.
Why would I ask Kat? Because she's the other one.
Oh my god.
What?
The other one. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, you're into someone else.
Does Ellie have a crush? Okay. Oh, that definitely looks fresh. Okay, interesting.
We're on.
Wait! We should go back and report it.
Yep.
Recon, Kat! Let's fucking recon!
Never listens to the rules. Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh. Of course, Ellie's the first one to take off. This is probably why they pulled her off patrol in the first place. Oh, a squishy one. Clicker face down. Oh, and a bear. Oh my god, so many limbs. Oh gosh, this poor bear. Did the Reverend get to this bear? What's going on?
They made it back in.
Maybe needed a nap after chomping that poor thing.
Yeah.
Hey,
Is it gonna become a bear zombie? Can it come back to life?
barbecue.
Oh, it's usually Joel doing the bad jokes.
Did you just make that up? Barbecue?
Yeah.
Seriously?
It kind of works. It kind of works. Yeah, I'll take it.
Hey, no, maybe there's a regular person who's trapped and needs help.
Yeah, what if there's a family in there? What if there's a toddler?
I can see how frustrating that would be. Yeah, she doesn't listen. She's just doing her own thing and just wants to, like, you know, kill these things, obviously. Oh, gosh. She did say she traded her boots.
Hear it.
Okay.
And I imagine if it's been quiet for a while, you'd probably get used to it, but I think that's also a dangerous route as well if you're not as cautious as you normally are. Oh, that's them for sure, yep.
If you'd rather let the men handle it.
She doesn't mean that even a little bit. Oh, we're going close combat. Well, that seems extra stupid. Okay. The sounds are so creepy. Like, it's just that, yeah, echoey sound that they have. Oh my gosh. I'm glad that we get to see them in the first episode, at least. Obviously, they're still, like, they're not going away. Oh, God. And yeah, just the process of them taking over a person. So creepy. Well, in the world's worst game of charades, I think she's gonna stab that thing. Oh my god, these two. Too much fun. Are they just thinking of more creative ways to kill these things? Like a gun's not good enough anymore? Like, now she's gonna smash one with a beer bottle? 2003. Yeah, they mentioned that it's going into 2029 now. Oh, July was the dog. Oh. Oh! Yeah, they're not afraid anymore. They're getting so close. Just to stab it in the neck. Oh my god, Ellie. Cheese and rice. Oh god. Yeah, just like the layer upon layer of...
Shoot you in the face?
Not today.
Of like the fungus growing on their head and just like, oh my gosh.
Oh my god, before we leave, you gotta check out the employee.
Uh-oh, Ellie, no, 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 no. Cheese and rice. That's gonna hurt.
Are you alone?
That definitely made noise, so if there is a clicker around, they're gonna hear you. This is the town of a massage therapist. Can you go see a physio or something after that fall?
Stay put.
Yeah.
Ellie? Stay put.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she doesn't listen to that very often, but we'll see what happens. I don't like leaving her alone down there. It's risky. It's too risky. An old magazine. Oh my gosh. I feel like she's gonna love it. Yeah, she wouldn't have seen anything like this before. Oh, shoot. Was that a cat? Or a clicker? I saw something crawl across the top of the shelf there. It's making me very nervous. I don't like this. Also, I feel like the grocery store that they're in is like a Save-On, which I know is a Canadian store, but I know, yeah, this is filmed in Canada. Some of the signs, that's kind of the first thing that came to mind. Oh, shoot, I saw one, I saw one. Oh my god, it's crawling on the floor, Ellie. Oh, frick, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Oh god, just crawling around. We know she's immune, but still, it's making me very worried because other people don't know she's immune, and if she blatantly gets bit... Oh my gosh, just like the ray of light behind her as well. Yep, there it is. But it's like sad sounds, not clicker sounds. Oh my god.
Run at me, fucker!
It sounds like it's like choking or something. What is it, like crying? What is this?
Run at me!
Did it bark? What? And it's not making the clicking noises that we usually hear? Oh my god. She should have just taken the frickin' shot. Oh my god, why is it so quiet? Oh no, Ellie, turn around, turn around, turn around. Come on. Don't do this to me. We're only one episode in. Oh, he's got like antlers? Or is it the fungus growing? Oh my gosh. The scratches on his face. Oh, that's terrifying. Looks like a relatively new clicker. Like it still is a... Ooh! Mostly human face. Why is it so fast? Oh my god! Oh no, Ellie! Oh god! Oh no! Oh, well that's a bite. That's a bite for sure. Oh my god, shoot it! Shoot this stupid thing! Oh my god. Shoot it again. Shoot it again. Come on, why are we waiting? Cheese and rice. We just freaking started, man. Yep, there's another bite.
Ellie, are you okay? Ellie, it's me!
Well, at least she can hide it and hopefully no one knows that she got bit, because...
Just her. Just her.
That was too close, man. Too close to call. I did not like that.
Smart.
I'm not saying it could do math or anything, but it didn't run at me. It did what we do.
Yeah, it seems to be different advanced, yeah.
All right. Apologize to Kat and log your report with Jesse. Go.
Yeah, and like how diplomatic they've become. Like they have this council now. Obviously these guys, you know, have to report this incident, and yeah, that thing definitely seemed to be smarter.
We adjourn.
Adjourned.
Yeah, and we had that 5-year time jump, but then this whole section is basically taking place over like a day, 2 at most, so that's interesting. Oh, is she gonna like burn it? Or try and like cut it out? Oh god. Or just make it make like a shape that doesn't look like teeth, I guess? I don't know. Oh god, Ellie. Yeah, I guess if they see you with a teeth mark, it's not gonna look great. Oh yeah, she's cutting it out. Oh gosh. Oh. She's learned a lot over the past 5 years. She can do her own stitches now. Barbecue. She's writing down the joke. Oh my gosh.
Come in.
Yeah, I think this is like the first scene we've had with these two, like in the present time.
New one's on for you.
Oh, you don't have to do that.
Get it back tomorrow.
He's trying. I mean, yeah. I feel like this is gonna be a tricky thing to navigate for a little while, but he's trying, so. Yeah, and it's still, I'm still processing seeing like a big groups of people, you know, acting relatively normal. I mean, I'm so happy that Joel and Ellie have that. It's just like, Yeah, it just feels like kind of one foot out the door still, because you're kind of always half waiting for something to happen. I think it'd be a hard thing to like settle into fully, but I think they're trying their best. At least they've got houses and, you know, New Year's Eve parties to go to.
Like a hot pile of garbage.
So romantic. Oh my. I think Ellie has a crush. I'm glad she has a friend, at the very least, yeah, other than Joel. Like I said, she needs someone else to talk to.
I think they should be terrified of you.
Oh my. Maybe this crush is reciprocated? Oh, a smooch. Yep, there we go.
It's a family event.
Sorry.
I don't think she cares. This guy.
In a church. Yikes.
What did you just say? No.
Oh, Ellie. Oh, Joel. Oh, yeah.
Let's take a walk. Come on. Let's go.
Joel's like, how dare you say that about my kid?
What is wrong with you?
Not the response I thought.
I don't need your fucking help.
Oh, there's just... Oh, I feel bad. I feel bad. He was just trying to help. She was going to talk to him too, and obviously Joel stepped in, but... I can see why she would want to stand up for herself, but also... Oh, gosh, it's messy. I hate that they're not on good terms. They gotta talk at some point. Like, we can't do this the whole season, right? Like, they gotta... Obviously, she's mad at him, and they gotta talk. Like... This seems risky. I don't like this. Oh my god. I feel like a fire is brewing. Oh, with these sparklers. In the pipe? Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, it's like growing towards the heat? Is that what we're doing? Are those infected in the pipes? Oh my gosh, that run throughout the entire town, I'm sure. Oh, frick. That's not good. They thought it was just like trees or like branches or something in there, but that was moving on its own. Oh, Abby finally caught up to them. Yep. Yeah, I was just gonna say they were on patrol looking outwards for these clickers, but didn't look in for anything that would be happening. Okay, here we go. I'm so glad the show is back. So that was my first time watching The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 1. Obviously the start of this new season, this long-awaited season. Like I mentioned, I haven't played the video games. I don't know anything about that other than what we saw in the first season. That's all I know. So I was curious to meet this character, Abby. We obviously had her kind of bookend the episode with the beginning scene and then the end scene. And I definitely recognize the actress who plays her, and she's so great. So I'm so excited that she's in this show, and I like that we had a couple scenes picking up right where the last season left off, like that scene with Joel and Abby, you know, talking on the side of the mountain about what happened, and he says, you know, it was raiders at the hospital. Obviously, we know that is not true. It was Joel. And then to cut to, you know, Abby burying the Fireflies who didn't make it because of Joel, and basically, you know, saying that she's going to kill him and kill him slowly, and clearly is very upset, you know, that all these people were killed because of him. And to end the episode with her and her team, you know, showing up on this mountain ridge, you know, Wyoming, and you can see the lights of what I'm very much assuming is strongly implied that that's where Joel and Ellie are, you know, with Tommy in that little town. So I feel like the next episode is going to be a very unwelcome arrival of Abby. I don't know if Joel has met Abby, and we heard, Joel mention that their population is growing and growing, and he's trying his best to, build these schools, everything needs to be fixed, and he's only one person, and they just keep adding in all these people who obviously need a place to go. And even, Tommy's wife mentioning, like, you were a refugee once too, like, we took you in, and, he's kind of losing that compassion, I think, a little bit, and being like, hey, our lifeboat is full, like, we got to start making some choices here. And I'm very curious to see if Abby shows up at their door, what the response is going to be. Like I said, if Joel hasn't met her, he won't recognize her. I feel like she will definitely recognize him, especially given the description they had, and that's still how he looks now, even 5 years later. And then once we had the time jump scene, the whole episode takes place over the course of like a day too, getting ready for this New Year's Eve party, going on patrol. And even though I know Ellie is immune, it's still so tense to see her around those clickers. And the fact that they're getting smarter now, terrifying, because clearly they're evolving. Like, if they're going into 2029, like, time is passing, and obviously this fungus, is evolving. And it's always terrifying when you still see like the human features, like that clicker looked like it had been relatively new. I don't know what that means in terms of like months or years, but we've seen some clickers that their whole face is completely just fungus. Like, you can just see the eyes, and then it's just layer and layer of this, mushrooms basically. And this one, I honestly thought it was horns at first, because you just kind of see them sprouting out of their head. But yeah, like, it was hiding under that little cart, and, was stalking her, and didn't charge, wasn't even making the clicking sounds. Like, it was trying to be quiet, it was trying to be very stealthy. And that is definitely a scarier element, because what does that mean? That's kind of how they're able to successfully take out the clicker so quickly, is that they are loud. You can hear them, and they did hear the one that was upstairs, but obviously Ellie, fell through, and we get to see the supermarket set, and, the way life was in 2003, and the bear and the clickers was just, that was intense. And just like that wildlife aren't even safe. Like, obviously these clickers are attacking, anything and everything. And that poor bear, I felt so bad. And we had the giraffes, in this episode as well, which was great. We get to see Ellie and Joel's, setup in Wyoming. Obviously, that's where they went after the end of the last season. It sounds like that's where they've been this whole time, and have built this little life for themselves. Joel has an office now, he's going to therapy. Catherine O'Hara was in this. I was so excited to see her. She is amazing. I will watch her in anything. And, this therapist who lost her husband, and we hear a little bit about her story as well. And yeah, it doesn't sound like life has been easy, and it still kind of feels like I'm just waiting for them to pull the rug. And I feel like that's the moment we had where they pulled to the pipes, and we see that there is, in fact, fungus is in there. Something is in there growing and moving as it's coming towards the sparkler. And I thought, oh, it's going to start on fire, but maybe it was attracted to the fire. I'm not too sure. But yeah, it was definitely moving. And if those pipes are full of infected material, that's under the entire town. That's a big, big problem. Obviously, this whole, utopia that they've built, people have been there for years. Like, we even see, Tommy's son, and this, like, a younger generation is coming up. And, Ellie is 19 now. She's kind of this brooding teenager hanging out in the garage, listening to music, playing her guitar. And we see her have a crush in this episode as well. And I'm so glad she has a friend. And yeah, it really feels like she's built a life here for herself. But again, I'm also kind of just waiting for something bad to happen. So I like that this was a good first episode. We've got set up. We know, the location that we're in. We get to meet some new characters. Obviously, Abby was introduced. A bunch of new people from the town in Wyoming were introduced. So we got to meet them. Ellie, going on patrol. And as much as I love that she is, a curious person and an explorer, and, wants to go out and be the first one leading the charge, I could see why that would be so frustrating for Joel and Tommy as well. So they want to keep her safe. They want to protect her. They're the only ones who know that if she's bitten, she'll be fine. We saw that she's bitten again in this episode from that clicker, and, you know, luckily it's in a spot that nobody can see. You know, she could hide it with her clothing, so nobody's going to ask questions if she suddenly has a random scar or something like that. And luckily, you know, her friend showed up just after so that she didn't see her get bit, because again, she can't explain this, and that's definitely a secret that they have. And even when Joel's in therapy and his therapist is saying, like, there's something you're not telling me, like, there's obviously some reason why she's mad at you, and he can't tell, like, he can't say the reason because it's too big, it's too much. Like, I don't know how the town would respond. This is a bigger thing now. It's not just him and Ellie anymore, and given the way that the town operates, you know, it does seem to be very diplomatic. They have the council, you know, they have logbooks, like, they have these systems, you know, checks and balances in place, because that's what most civilized places need, and they've built that. And if they ever did find out that Ellie, you know, is immune, what does that mean? You know, so I wasn't surprised he didn't say anything. I'm glad he was going to therapy. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon, because I feel like he is not welcome there, and I don't blame, you know, the therapist for saying what she said either. It's always great to see the Canadian landscape in this. I know they said it in Wyoming, but it's filmed in Canada, so those beautiful mountain shots, it was so great to see. I will never get tired of seeing those, and I like that we had a mix of, you know, the in-town shots and then also, you know, in the country when they're patrolling. We know Ellie was supposed to go on patrol the next day, so I'm curious to see if she'll meet Abby on that route, if Abby's going to make it there before she has a chance to go patrol in the morning. I'm definitely anticipating the next episode will be a meeting between Abby and Joel, or a meeting between Abby and at least the people, you know, in Wyoming. And if they've been tracking him for 5 years, if they've been trying to find him this whole time, then it's definitely going to be a very interesting interaction to see how that goes. Obviously, we know her intentions. I don't know if Tommy knows what happened at the hospital. We don't know how much he told them, if he just decided, okay, we've come back now, you know, this is where we want to set up and have these lives. And it's nice to see that they have this sense of stability in Wyoming, and yeah, they've gotten through their routines, but it also makes me worried that they're going to kind of let those checks and balances slide a little bit. Like, obviously Ellie shouldn't have gone in there, you know, without checking with anybody. Like, that was a bad idea, but that's just who she is and what she does. You know, she wants to be the first one in there, and luckily she was able to make it out. But I think she also lets the fact that she's immune let her take risks that she probably shouldn't take, because she could still get hurt. Like, that fall, you know, something bad could have happened, and we know this immunity obviously helps her against the clickers, but like I said, there's still many other things that could put her in harm's way. And I think because they've had the past 5 years that, you know, as far as we know, everything's been going okay. I'm very curious about this Eugene story, how that happened and why it happened. So hopefully they explore that a little bit more. But it definitely seems for the most part that Ellie and Joel are, you know, functioning parts of this community. You know, they're going to these events. Joel is, you know, helping with construction in the town, and now that Ellie is older as well, she's trying to, you know, find her own identity, branch out, do her own thing. And it's tough to see her and Joel not getting along and not being as close as they used to be. I understand why. Obviously, he lied to her, and maybe there's something else that happened more recently. But to me, the biggest thing would obviously be that he blatantly lied. I feel like she knew it at the time, and maybe at the time couldn't say anything, didn't know what to say, and it's kind of just been, you know, lurking under the surface this whole time. And now she's finally had enough, and, you know, just wants to be on her own, and even yells at him when he, you know, defends her at the dance and wants to stand up for herself. So yeah, I'm very curious to see where we're gonna go in this season, especially with Abby, you know, almost at their doorstep. We know she wants to kill Joel, so very worried to see where we're gonna go with that. I really love this show. It's so well done. The cinematography, the performances, everything is so great. So I'm very excited to continue watching this season. So thank you so much for sharing and this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for TV shows you think I should watch, please comment below. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, the giraffes are back. Yes. Oh, the firefly tags. I want to kill him slowly. Oh god, grim. Oh, she got some tattoos. Okay. I was gonna say, did he find some like therapy books on this journey? Oh gosh, this poor bear. Did the Reverend get to this bear? What's going on? It sounds like it's like choking or something. What is it, like crying?